board is planning to do walkthroughs at every campus here very soon. And, Dr. Cook and I, did pre-walkthroughs with each principal, and we developed these lists. Now, many of these things you've seen before, some of them may be new, and remember, with the wants, we left it wide open, so they could put anything they wanted to on the wants. District overview.
All right, of course, we went to Bruce Elementary, Bruce High School, Calhoun City Elementary, Calhoun City High School. Went to the Career and Technical Center, the Child Development Center, we went over there, the Diversified Learning Center, and then, of course, Barnum Attendance Center. So, as we have in the following slides, they'll outline the identifying capital needs and wants by those campuses.
We're gonna run through these pretty quickly. If you have any questions, please stop us. Bruce Elementary School, we had some significant flooding issues at 3 different areas on that campus. We felt like that was a significant thing that needed to be looked at quickly. There's an issue with a grate in 2 places that are flooding. They have sandbags that they put out when it's raining. That was significant to me. Ms. Tunnell would like to increase her lights in her main hallway by 17%. We'd like to add awnings from the 4th grade and the pre-K buildings to the buses so everybody's not getting wet. Need to resurface that gym floor. It looks bad, but it also is a trip risk. We do have already an estimate of cost. We added that for you. The custodian does not have a sink that works down in her west hall. That needs to be fixed here pretty quickly. We have some moisture in one of the 4th grade classrooms that we're evaluating, concerned with mold and whatnot, taking a look at that. There's some gravel that's piled up on the pre-K playground. I understand the tractor's broken, so if anybody has a tractor that'd like to go spread that gravel, that'd be fantastic. And we want to add a keypad in the hallway that enters from that, also that west entrance. Once Miss Tunnell asked that we paint the hallways in the pre-K and that we pressure wash the exterior of the building. She would like to upgrade the gym bathrooms. We'd like to add some curtains. She's done a good bit of work on the stage just to frame it. I think it would look great. And then add a bathroom in the principal's office.
All right, we're going to move to Bruce High School. Ms. King, she wants to fence the perimeter of the campus, add lighting to the band hall lot near the practice field. So you have the practice field and the band lot, the band hall, and so lighting there on the outside. Address a roof leak in the girls' powerlifting room. Update flooring in the HVAC and auxiliary room in the main building. Is that SRO is in there? Or who?
Currently Communicare.
Communicare is in there, and so just there's no HVAC in there. So upgrade interior lighting throughout the campus. Also add gates at each end of the break and bus area as you enter in between the auditorium and the gym, adding a gate there, and then one as you exit over to, what's the name of that street? McSwain.
Something very similar to the elementary school where you leave them, you close them a certain portion of the day.
That's right. Paint and replace the ceilings, ceiling tiles, add accessible parking. And that was mainly beside the auditorium and the gym in that area. Complete the backstage renovations in the auditorium, and I think
that was a phase 2 that we were planning to try to do when we redid the auditorium. We were hopeful that we might be able to get some money through the state, and the plan was to make a separate exit out if you're looking at the stage, this side, the left side, and add bathrooms and dressing rooms on that side. That would really make everything perfect in that auditorium.
And then once resurface the football track for regulation meets, that would bring in additional funds to that sport. Replace the front foyer with bulletproof glass. Install common camera system. Currently we have the Rhombus, and you have OpenEye, and you have some cameras that they put in themselves. Add a gate at the field and track at this football field in that track area, and that would deter outside use. replace discolored windows on the, at the main building, that's the high school building area. Paint outside of gym and the band hall. Renovate the old chorus building, paint it, restrooms, the HVAC, the roof, all of that. Maintenance shop, replace the exterior metal roof, or metal, and then also the roof. Complete tree trimming and landscaping, replace the office flooring, and then upgrade hallway sinks, so,
Calhoun City Elementary School needs, replace the exit signs and emergency lighting. I think that's a pretty big deal. Add awnings for the car riders. Right now, the teachers and the kids get soaking wet trying to get, because it's a good place from where they actually get out of the car to the first awning. It's several feet. Replace the new doors for the gym interior and exterior exits. Add keypads for the exterior exits that don't have them. Right now, they don't have any working restrooms at all in the gym. We'd like to repair those. Repair and resurface the playground sidewalk. Right now, it's uneven and it's broken and a trip risk. Install new playground equipment. Replace the brick flooring in the main foyer. Again, broken up, it's a trip risk. Replace the tile throughout the school. Install the some new double doors. You know, you've got that breeze through. If you've been there through, they don't go through the main doors anymore. They go through a breeze through that we created so they wouldn't have to be out in front of the school. But the main doors don't work properly. And then we have one classroom that does not lock properly in safety matter if we were to have any kind of active shooter issue or intruder issue. Wants get a new marquee sign that's digital out at the road. Add bulletproof glass for their office. There's a couple bathrooms in that building that don't work. I don't know if they can be fixed, but take a look at that. Sidewalk owning from when you go out the end of the building, and y'all will see what I'm talking about. I'll point some of these things out, but it goes all the way across into the back of the building. People just have to be in the rain if they go that way, or go through the building, which is disruptive. Update the front. They've got those planters out there, they're falling apart. Need to do something with those, and they would like to have new curtains for the gym stage.
All right, Calhoun City High School, their needs a full renovation of the middle school building. You've seen pictures of all of that. Address the field house flooding issue. Just with the rain we've had, they've had to clean up water in there. Upgrade football field lighting. Add accessible restroom in the gym. Replace house lighting in the auditorium. That's where you're sitting out in the audience. Replace carpet with alternate flooring throughout the high school building. Replace lighting in the tech prep and the gym. Evaluate for LEDs. Repair, extend the awnings. Repair the gym windows, and then add fencing for safety. Then their wants: replace cafeteria doors and flooring. Replace the auditorium seating. Replace gym windows, and update teacher restrooms.
Career and Technical Center, they pretty good shape over there. The building is well maintained, but there is a spot in the back that there's fencing that is not completely around the perimeter, and he would like to have that completed.
All right, the Child Development Center, add restroom, changing table, and then add an outside covered play area.
The Diversified Learning Center, this is probably the biggest thing that has to be fixed on all campuses. You cannot get out the outside door. The back exterior door, if there was a fire, we would be in trouble. That has to be fixed immediately. Every time I look at it, it makes me nervous. The students over on that side don't have their own water cooler. Like to get that fixed. They would like to have a small copier for teacher use. They have access to the big one, and it's coded in the Career and Technical Center, but they'd just like to have one there a little bit closer. There's been walls put up and walls taken down in that particular part of the building when we had various needs. But right now we're in need of as big of a classroom space as we could have. And to get that, we would take down, we had two up. We took one down and need to take the other one down and make it the original size of that room. And then their bathrooms need to be updated as well.
And you may wonder why she add water cooler for the student access. I believe over there with taking medication and things like that, with the nurse, they need the water access. So that's why that's important there.
There used to be one back there between the two bathrooms on the left-hand side of the walls.
Hmm.
So there's a line back there.
Oh, okay, so that may work right there.
Before you
I think
move
it's a
on.
refrigerator right there, ran the line to the ice maker.
Oh, is that what it was?
There was a refrigerator out in the hall, it's still there.
Well, but it's-
So I see, I think that's what they use their water line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Water in there.
That back exterior door, I mean, do we have that in process
We've
right now?
already- All right, Vardaman Attendance Center, the needs, repair roof leak in the junior high building, even though it was at the building that the tornado hit. It seems like when they put the roofing on, the lip is not long enough to go into the gutters, and so it's kind of going back into the building. And so that's.
So, is that the $17,000 roof we just put on?
That's
No,
elementary school.
that was that was
We had a
back,
tornado damage in
How long
that
since we
building.
put the roof on?
that was what?
It's been a little bit.
It
Does
was-
anybody have a remember when the tornado came through?
3-4 years ago.
About 4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
We can't
3
do
or
an
4 years
insurance
ago,
claim on that?
so.
Well, was it not properly installed?
We'd have to get up there and look,
We've
it's
not had
it's very high up there, so. I haven't been up there, we've got Justin was looking at it.
The architect.
The
And we were
architect,
hoping
so.
the cleaning the gutters would get it done, but it hasn't.
The gutters are clean.
Yeah, we cleaned the gutters, we thought maybe that was the problem at first. So
Paul, you
that's-
got sent them a dirty letter, something fix?
Yeah, well, I can. Using the bathroom issue.
All they can say is no,
Well,
right?
you gotta know what, number one, you gotta look at what the architect, we had an architect on that, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Well, If architect, if they met the architect specs, that's all they gotta do now. If they didn't meet
Yeah.
the architect specs, that's a different
Yeah, but the
issue.
architect lead contractor, who's responsible for it?
That's right.
Was it Hooker? Did
But-
Hooker do
It
that?
was either that or copper top. All right. So,
When you do the architect, did they look at it, did they build it to specs?
build and reconfigure the gym steps to upper locker rooms. Those are just getting older and, we'll
They're
need
so
to.
steep.
Yeah, they are steep. Repair bleachers and add rails, upgrade the football field lighting, restore visitor restrooms. At the football field, it's where, when you go in from the parking lot, there's old bathrooms there that were once for visitors, but they need remodeling. So it's safety reasons to keep the visitor from the home side.
They're closed now, completely.
They're
They're
closed
not
down.
in use at all.
That's right. So, install lighting from the ag building, to the football field, just outside lighting there. Upgrade library lighting, again, evaluate for LEDs. Extend the awnings to the bus stop circle. So you have the awning that goes from the elementary to the high school, and then there's a little section there that will go out to where the buses stop, and that's what we're talking about there, and you'll see that on your walkthrough. Repair the modular windows, replace exterior double doors in the gym. That's going out, when you walk into the gym from the hallway, there's those 2 sets of double doors that go outside. So, and then repair the water line northeast corner of the gym, and then renovate bathrooms behind the stage.
We're interested as far as the wants in expanding the concession stand and renovating that space. That's kind of been in the works and in conversation for a while. Mr. Ferguson has asked for additional cameras, and to add a staff restroom in the lounge area. The staff members have very few places that they can use the bathroom, and that's kind of a common thing in many of our buildings. Upgrade the elementary gym, move the office area to the south end. There was at one point a plan to, completely move the office and everything to the front, give it a facelift, that way you would have one office. It was a pretty good plan, pretty expensive plan, but still, it's a want. Build a new cafeteria, remodel the gym locker room, install a digital sign out front, replace all of the flooring in the high school, add mesh for the fence at Carter Field, football field, and then, add additional restrooms in the high school building for the students.
And then that cafeteria is borderline need right there. I know.
Definitely it needs
Yeah.
extension.
That's right.
I think it's like 18 something hundred square feet, and we feed 650 kids in it,
Yes,
and
it's a
it is hard.
well-oiled machine to get them all
Takes a
through
small
there.
miracle every day.
That office plan was in with that,
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
because that would be moving off to the current cafeteria.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Oh, it continues.
Replace the bleachers in the gym. We've got some splinter problems, I think, is the big
Mhm.
thing. We think we could repair them, but it would be nice to have new ones. Add an outside break area between the gym and the library. Add additional parking throughout campus. Remodel the existing field house. Right now, our visitors do not have a field house for when they come and play football or soccer. A dedicated field house. So we'd like to remodel that one, the existing field house, and let that be the visitors' use, and then construct a new field house for home use. And I do think that there's some interest with their boosters to provide assistance with that.